Our soul. The most important thing is that we think we are something different from that. That is not true. We are our soul. We are prolongation of our soul from higher dimensions to the physical, if we identify with the body. And we do. So we think actually that it's somewhere above us, and that, or actually inside of us, somewhere, like tiny fragile little thingy, which is like waiting for us to recognize it, to believe its recommendations, go after those recommendations along with that, and therefore we would find the happiness. We think that we have free will, that we can do whatever we want, and one day we will finally figure it out, and then we will go by our soul, which will lead us to the paradise. This is false. Alright, I will stop for this one. Our soul is so strong, so vast, it's like so multi-dimensional. We think that it's just this tiny little thing, but it's actually all around us. Everything you see, everything you perceive, that's your soul. We are the center point of our soul. This body is the culmination of like the pressuring field, the pressured field from its energy, its essence. We think we are disconnected, but we are never disconnected. It's so strong, it's so powerful that whenever it wants to experience something through us, and this is how it works, when it wants something to experience through us, even the bad or the good thing, because there is no such bad or good thing, right? Everything is just experience. And if it wants to experience something, it just gives us that experience, and we go through that, and then we say like, oh my god, why this is happening to me? Why? That's because your soul made you to go through it. Because you need to understand, or like we need to understand what's worth in the world, what's valuable. So our soul is the driver of this show. We are just observers who should enjoy the show. And if we enjoy the show or not, that's about our focus. Whatever happens to us, we can focus on the positive things in the situation or in that particular thing, what's happening or what's coming. Or we can go for the negatives. Then we feel heavy, sad, angry, or whatever. There will always be here positive and negative poles, because we live in duality. What we can do only is to get to the back seat and enjoy the ride, where our soul is the driver. And we just like look out of the window. Whatever happens, we just observe it. And then either it's positive or negative, we're okay with it. We don't suffer. That's important thing. That's the important point, because there is pain and there is suffering. That's a very big difference, because the suffering is poking a shit, trying to figure out what's going on, really focusing on the negative, while really just letting it flow. Everything is about releasing the tension in the body, breathing, relaxing, and just observing it. Okay, this will change. I see it now. that like we can say this will change as a tool for overcoming it, but it's not needed because it is what it is. There is this misconception that we think that if we are in some sort of trouble, that we need to figure it out, that we need to look at it, focus at it, and that's how we solve it. But as I think it was Einstein who said that the problem is not cannot be solved from the same level where it was created. You have to go above. So in this sense, we cannot, like our mind, it cannot solve it. It has to click. It has to come on its own, because our soul knows. It's just experience, nothing more. And so if we look at the problem we have and we acknowledge it and we just stay with it, we feel the pain, but we are not poking it, so we suffer in it. Because when you're poking it like, oh my God, now it will go worse, this will happen, oh, what if that happens? Like, these are the screenplays, these are the scripts of the disastrous mind. Hello? Hello, little fella. Oh, okay. This is made by untrained mind. The mind which is lacking mastery. And that's where we are going, inevitably. We will very soon figure it out. The mind mastery is about doing what's necessary, according to your inner compass, which is guided by the soul. And if you don't obey, you will get by life. You will get not like pinched, poked, nothing dramatic. If you're not really listening and you just want to go from your ego, then it hurts, yeah. When there is this change needed and when you're ready, it just happens, like whatever can happen. But the mind mastery on its own is about doing what's necessary and really listening to the guidance, to the inner compass. When you do that, you're aligned and everything is going very, very smoothly for you. And you find peace very soon. So when you feel like you don't want to do something, but you know is the right thing to do, do it. And yeah, this is very important, because if there is pressure, if there is this tension inside, that's where it gets a little bit tricky, because the ego is trying to tell us that that's what we need to do to move on. But we don't have to move on. We are exactly at the point where we should be. We are in the center of our soul. So whenever this happens, this tension or this struggle, you know it's from ego, because when it comes from soul, you will feel excitement. When it comes from your heart, you will feel empowered. It will propel you forward. So don't listen to the tension. Don't listen to the pressure inside. Acknowledge it, yes, because it's trying to tell you something, maybe a danger, maybe a challenge, maybe whatever it is. But always focus on, like when you're trying to solve something, don't focus on the unfulfilling stuff. Whoop. Focus rather on excitement, what makes you excited, you know, what you really want to do in life, because that will give you the keys to your future. I just hope I said everything. it wasn't prepared. Everything's channeled, so I guess I was kind of successful, still learning, still trying to figure it all out, but it's coming. So thank you for being here. Thank you for staying with me for this short time in this beautiful forest, and take care and see you next time.